Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Marcel. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. You are blessed. So guys, today I want to talk about behaviors that scare men away. So without further ado, let's jump straight into this video.
I need you in the morning, but I need you now.
If you've started dating or you've started dating a guy or talking to a guy and you feel like, you both are starting to like vibe and you guys are starting to like each other or like each other's company and you think that it might be going, the relationship might be going somewhere and you just want to make sure that you preserve it and you don't want to ruin it. I hope that these things I'll be sharing with you guys today will help a lot. The first thing I would say that scare men away is being too available. And what I mean by too available is you're always ready when he's calling you to do something, to go out, to see you. You're always available. Like you don't have anything going in your life. He can call you at any time and you'd be like, yeah, I'm free. I'm not doing anything. Have your own stuff going. Don't be too clinging on him. Have your own life going. I always say to people that remember that your love life is only a part of your life. Do not forget the rest. I see people starting to like a guy and they completely abandon everything that they knew or even did before they met that person. Try to give him space and have your own space as well to do the things that you have been doing before you met him. Allow him space, give him space to do the things that he loves as well. You want him to have a life and you want to have a life as well. Like what happened to your passion, your interests, your friends, your family, things that you used to do before you met this person. I've also come across girls that when they're liking a guy, that guy can literally call them today and be like, can we go out for lunch or can we go out for drinks? And they'll basically clear up their calendar. They will clear everything that was on their calendar that day to accommodate or to suit this person's desire. And that is the wrong way to go about it. You're making him feel like he is your world. Like some of the ladies are not even dating the guy yet. They're already acting like they cannot live without the guy. And that's why sometimes you will see a guy has chased a girl for like years and years and years. That he's been obsessed over this girl, crushing over her. And the minute that girl decides to give him a chance, he plays her or he pulls away or something happens and out of a sudden he's not longer interested. I mean, those are the kind of things that I mean. Obviously, when a man is chasing you, he doesn't know you. He doesn't know the real you. He starts to know you when he's getting to know you. That's when he starts knowing the real you. Obviously, he might see things that he doesn't like or things that pull him off. And that's the reason why you will see some men, they will be obsessed with a girl. And the minute they get with that girl, they're turned off. Because it's something that they have noticed or something they've observed that they basically don't like. Just make sure to have your own stuff going. Even if you like this guy, I know us females, when we start liking a guy, we catch feelings before men. And sometimes it might even be too much. Try to hide your feelings and make sure that the guy has the same feelings for you before you go crazy. Don't be too available, guys. Men like to chase. The minute a man feels like he's not chasing anymore, it's like it becomes too comfortable, and for him it's like he puts them off. Try and still be you in the process. That's basically what will keep them around. The other thing I would say that will basically pull a man away, even if he liked you, will be, getting too emotional too soon. And I know that men are different from us. Honestly, women can catch feelings after a first date. But a man, we need 1, 2, 3. I'm not saying there are not men out there who's not had love at first sight. It happens to everyone, both men and female. But I'm saying in terms of catching feelings, I feel like women catch feelings more than men or quicker than men. So if you've started dating a guy and you're really, really excited about this guy, you really like him and you're really excited about your future together with this guy, but just try not to show it yet until you're sure that he feels the same way. Do not get your feelings hurt. Try not to catch feelings too quickly, and also try not to be too clingy. Try not to talk about things like, you know, saying statements like things like, oh, I can't live without you after a few weeks of meeting the guy. This is something that we do a lot. And it's not even that we cannot live without the person, but it's just a statement. It's just, it's a big statement to make, you know, to say to a guy that I feel like I cannot live without you. That is so wrong. Obviously, when you gotten into a relationship and your relationship becomes mature and you both have mutual feelings, the same feelings for each other, you know, you can say those things. I've obviously said it to my husband, I can't live without you. Or, you know, those are things I would say. But to say to a guy after a few weeks of knowing that guy, it can scare somebody away. You can come across as, you know, possessive or even desperate. And those are not attributes that are attractive in a woman. Desperation, being too possessive or, you know, clingy, it's just not attractive. This guy is just started getting to know you. Why are you talking about marriage already? I feel like, you know, sometimes females will even go as far as saying things like, oh, I can already see us being married, or I can already see myself carrying your last name. You know, those type of long life commitment statements that we might make, we might say to a guy, and he will basically be shocked and you basically not hear from him again. You can be excited about this new guy that you've started talking to or seeing, but try and do it privately. You know, that's why we talk to our friends. For example, when we start dating a guy, you can talk to your friends about, oh, I'm so crazy about this guy, oh, I can't wait for you guys to meet this guy. But to the guy himself, you don't want to show those feelings too quickly, because he might be like, hold on a minute, like what's going on here, you know? He might be screaming cuckoo and gone girl, basically. So you don't want to show your feelings too soon until you're sure that this guy has the same feelings as you. I'm not saying that never have like any commitment conversations with your partner, but you want to have those conversations when your relationship is already mature and you guys obviously like each other. And also, the conversation should come naturally. It shouldn't be you forcing marriage or commitment on anyone. The other thing I would say that we need to stop doing when we start dating a guy is talk too much about your ex. If you're coming from a relationship that was very traumatizing to you, if your previous relationship didn't end well, I will always advise anyone to get yourself healed first before you decide to commit or before you decide to see somebody. I know they say, you know, the quickest way to get over someone is to get under someone. Honestly, it's not always the best way. It will make you feel good at that time, but in the long run, you will feel bad. So make sure that you're healed before you even start entertaining another guy. So stop talking about your ex. And I've been guilty about this myself. Like when you've had that ex that has done you so dirty, you keep bashing him to your new boyfriend. That is basically making your new boyfriend feel like you are not over your ex. You're with this guy that you just started seeing, and you keep talking about this guy who did you dirty and what he did to you, because obviously you're not over it yet, and you want to make sure that this new guy doesn't do the same thing that he's done. It's like he will be paying the price for what someone has done. So just try to make sure that you don't talk too much about your ex. And the worst one, and I see women do this a lot as well, is basically just comparing your ex to this guy that you're talking to, or telling him about what car your ex used to drive, what apartment he used to drive, how much money he had. Trust me, he doesn't want to hear it. He doesn't want to hear about your ex. He doesn't want to hear about whether your ex was a good person, your ex used to wake up at 5 o'clock. And this is what I mean about healing first from a relationship before you get into another, because you can carry all of those things that you guys used to do together with your ex into your new relationship, and you start comparing the two, and you want to do things with this guy like you did with your ex. You will never see that guy again if you keep talking about your ex, because it will make him feel like you're still obsessed with your ex. And nobody wants to be with anyone that is still thinking about the ex, that is still in love, or, you know, or hasn't gotten over the ex. The other thing I would say that pull men away is obviously being too jealous. But I feel like be jealous if the guy has given you a reason to be jealous. Don't just be jealous over the slightest things, because insecurity starts shining through. And when you have insecurities, you obviously lack confidence in yourself. And I feel, in my opinion, the key to having a successful relationship is you feeling very confident in yourself and in your own skin. Men do not like women who are not confident in themselves. Try to be confident in your own skin. Do not be jealous if he's not giving you any reason to be jealous. The other thing I would say that pull men away is being too bossy or trying to be their mom. Men do not like people that will come into their life and basically tell them what to do. You also want your man to be masculine. When you start telling your man what to do or controlling what he does, you're basically enforcing the masculine energy in you. And what are you doing to his own masculine energy? Do you want your man's feminine energy to outshine his masculine energy? You're not his mom. Don't try to change him. Just use what he's got already, what he does to make him better. He was already doing the things that he does because he loves them. Why do you want to come and just ruffle everything? You can come there and just add value to what he's already doing so you can make him better. Remember that relationships are supposed to be based on compromises. You know, you both have to compromise, and also it has to be equal terms. It's not just you that has to say what goes in the relationship. The other thing I would say that literally will pull a man away is just posting him too early on social media. I know some people live their lives through social media. They basically let social media control how they go about their life, how they live their life. But why are you posting a man after knowing him for like 2-3 weeks? Why are you posting him and saying my man? And this guy will probably think that you're desperate. It's screaming gone girl energy. So you definitely don't want to post. I wouldn't even post anybody until I'm sure that that's the person I'm going to spend the rest of my life with. Or if you are in a long-term relationship, yes. Or if you're sure, or if you're really sure that this relationship is going somewhere serious, where you don't want to post somebody and you guys break up and you have to be calling people to explain what happened to you because you've taken off the pictures, you've removed the relationship status back to single. Why would you post somebody and say my man and claim somebody when he hasn't claimed you after just a few weeks of knowing him? The other thing I would say is try not to do is bash other girls when you're with your new man, because that will basically make him feel like you're bitchy. And I know some women even do it without even thinking. You talk bad about other females to your man. Men like women that are like girly girls and feminine, you know. It's more attractive when you're feminine, when you come across like a girly girl, than coming across as a bitchy, bossy person. So try not to bash other ladies in front of your man or to your man. I'm the type, I would never let my man disrespect a woman in front of me. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed already, please go ahead and subscribe, and also hit on that notification bell as well so you don't miss my videos each time I post. Thank you so much for your time today, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.